All right, hey, it's Iannarino, and I want to give you an idea and a big strategy that you should pursue immediately. A few days ago, I wrote a post about 60 dream clients, and I want to tell you the logic about this, and I want to tell you about the math on this. These two things will help you more than anything else if you want to be enterprise level, if you want to win large accounts. The first thing that I want to tell you is the logic of this is that you should not be worrying about leads. You should be worrying about companies that are already spending millions of dollars on what you sell. And if you have a list of those things, I would do them in the order of what I think their revenue possibility is. You start with number one, and then you work all the way down with 60. And the reason that we're going to use 60 is because that's a large enough population of clients that you can have a good chance of finding some of them that are already unhappy with their existing competitors. Now, most of them won't be. Most of them will have contracts. That's all true. Don't worry about it. Give me a long enough timeline and every one of your clients will disappear. You have time to do this, and it's the most important thing for you to do. Now, let me give you the logic for this. The logic is a large population of people who already buy, who already are spending money with your competitors, are the best clients for you to pursue, period. That's it. That's the end. Like, you know that is the most important thing for you to do. Okay, now I got to talk to you about the math of this, because the 60 is not arbitrary. It's intentional, and let me tell you why. If you have 60 targets and you have 4 weeks in a month, then every day you can reach out to 3 of your 60. That would give you 15 in a week, and then the next week you have another 15. So it's 4 weeks. Every day, you're reaching out to 3 of those strategic targets, dream clients, we'll call them. If you do that, this means that you can continue to communicate a message to all 60 of them every single month. So now you might want to think about doing one other thing here that I think would be important for you to do. You want a slow pipeline and you want a fast pipeline. The things that show up, they're not this big, they're going to be easier to acquire. You want that one going fast. But on this one, it's going to go slow. You're not going to have a whole bunch of days where you called 3 people and you got 3 meetings and now you're setting up their solution. That's not going to happen. It's going to take time. But over that time, people are going to know who you are. And if you've ever had this happen, you called and somebody said, you know what, we just did an RFP. I'm sorry you missed it. You'll have to try us next time. If you are doing this, that will never happen to you because they keep hearing from you. They keep getting email. They get a voicemail. They get a phone call. They get a written letter. They get a FedEx box that has something in it that would get their attention. Any of these things are going to work. So you need a long-term play to do this. If you don't do this, I'm telling you, you are making a giant mistake. You want to start with 60 from highest revenue opportunity to the lowest, and then you want to start just moving through this. I would call the first week A, I call the second one B, I call the third one C, and the fourth one D. A's are always going to go first. I'm going to keep doing this over and over and over again. This is how I won very large clients, is just by giving them my attention, giving them my insights, continuing to communicate with them until somebody said, yeah, we'll take a meeting. And then once you get to that meeting, you know what to do. All right, it's Iannarino. I'm back. I'm going to be doing YouTube. I was sick. I had travel I had to do. Now I'm back, and we're going to do this all the time, every day. I'll see you soon, and do good work.